Welcome everyone. So today we're looking at creating a chart using H5P on WordPress. And as you can see here, we've got a chart. We've got labels, apples, oranges, grapes, strawberries, and plums. And for each bar, we've got a different color to match the label, and it's got the number or the value. So we've got 3 apples, 4 oranges, 10 grapes, 15 strawberries, and 7 plums. Very easy and simple way to display simple data, nothing complicated. You could have a bar chart or you can have a pie chart. These are the two options that we've got. We opted for the bar chart, but you will also see the pie chart during this video. All right, let's take a look and see how we can create a chart using H5P. Let's get started. Creating a chart using H5P on WordPress. So to create a chart, first you go down to H5P and you want to add a new activity. From the module list, you want to select the chart module. If it's not installed, you can click on Get to install it, and then you can click on it to create that module. And let's give this a name. We'll just call it chart. That is the title. And the type of chart, let's start with a pie chart. So you can either have a pie chart or a bar chart. So we are doing a pie chart right now. And the next thing is the data elements. So this is the first point of data. So you give it a name and you give it a value. So for us right now, we're counting how many fruits we've got. So the first thing I've got is I've got some apples. And how many apples do I have? Let's say I've got 3 apples. And this bar, I want the color to be red, like apples. And the font, the text, we'll keep it white. And you go on to fill the next one. So for the next one, just put oranges. And how many oranges do I have? Let's say we've got 4 oranges. Let's pick a color. Let's pick orange color here. And you can add as many data points as you want. So let's add just a few more. So let's just say we've got grapes, and with grapes we've got 10 grapes. Choose a color, something purple. We'll add another one. We'll call this one strawberries, and let's say we've got 15 strawberries. And for the color, let's choose something super red and add the last one. Let's call this one plums, and we've only got 7 plums. We'll give it a color, I don't know, something super purple right here. So now we've got all of our data. So we've got our apples, oranges, grapes, strawberries, and plums, and for each one we've got the value, and we've got the text color, and we've got the color of the bar, or the color of, so we're not using a bar, we're using a pie chart, but the color of that slice of pie. There's not much in the settings. You can just override the name chart to something else. That's it. That's all you've got. Nothing else. Let's not display any data under our content, no tools, and let's create this and see what this looks like. So we should see a pie chart here. Good. So we have our pie chart. We've got our strawberries, 15, grapes, 10, plums, 17, apples, 2, grapes, 4, oranges 4, and grapes 10. So you can see here that some of the names or the labels get cut, especially if they're small. So if I've only got one, then the slice would be very small and it will override the label. That's one of the problems with a pie chart. Let's go back and let's turn this into a bar chart. And I also want to change the color of apples. Maybe they're green apples. And we want a bar chart. Let's take a look and see what that looks like now. Right, so the bar chart looks a lot better. You've got the labels under, so they don't get cut off, and you've got the number at the top of each bar. Now, if I did put one for apples, the one might get cut off. And if you have a big difference, say maybe 1,000 strawberries and 1 apple, then the bar for the apples would be so small that you couldn't see the number or the value here. But this looks good. Let's put this on the website. We'll copy the shortcode on the right hand side here. Select and copy. We can add it to a post or a page. Let's add a new post. Okay, we've got our post. Let's give it a name, call it 30, and we'll call it chart. And we'll add a new block, and this block has to be a shortcode block. Add that, and we'll paste our shortcode in there, and we will publish our post. And then we'll view our post to see what that looks like now. Nice. Looks good. I like the colors. I like the way it blends into the website. So we've got our bar chart here. Could have been a pie chart if you wanted. That's it. There's not much else to it. It's really for presenting simple data. I wouldn't present anything that is dynamic or something that has large numbers or different labels, a lot of different labels. But for something simple, it's actually very easy to create and very useful as well. Of course, this is a standalone module, but you can include it into some other modules as well if you wanted, or you can just put it on your website, not an activity, just to display data. That's it. If you have any questions, any comments, please leave them down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.